Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your March 2018 reading. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome if you're new. Thanks to all the others who have come to me for weekly, monthly, and yearly readings, who comment and tell me how they've allowed for Spirit to guide them in their path to peace, joy, and happiness, and especially have, well, not only donated, but who have followed up with their personal readings and told me how things have worked out in a way that is miraculous. Okay, thank you for all of that. I greatly appreciate it. Now let's get into your energies representing now. I'm pulling a word of prayer from the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue that I'm going to use or refer to when we close the reading at the end. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius for the month of March 2018. Thank you. Now, again, I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do is I'm going to go straight to the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by, nope, it's just, yeah, it is an Oracle deck, by John Holland. And I'm going to do a circle spread. I'm going to ask Spirit to, in different areas of your life path, to provide clarity when it comes to messages or guidance for the next month of March 2018. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius with clearly defined messages regarding March 2018. All right. Ooh, somebody's being tempted. All right, so the card representing your current life path, you're on earth at this time. For some of you, not all of you, is a temptation. Now, this can come in many, many ways. I'm tempted to leave this business. I'm tempted to say a kind word to someone. I'm tempted to, however that is, and we'll clarify more, of course. In your mental aspects position, some of you are wanting to move on from a situation in the beginning of March, or location, circumstance, and etc. In your relationship sector, we have awareness, coming into an awareness about some sort of temptation, and with the Magician energies, being able to identify if you want to manifest something or what it is you want to do with that temptation is what I'm feeling. Now, in your creative aspects position, you guys maybe don't know what to do creatively or with yourselves at the moment because there's mental conflict here. With the number 2, I feel like it's between two people or it's a concern about two people. Now, in your actions position, we have wisdom. So Spirit's saying you have earned the energies of wisdom. The High Priest is looking at your life story and is congratulating you for how far you've come and understands that now you see the bigger picture of some sort of mental conflict you were carrying at some time. Now, in your emotional aspects position, some of you are feeling that a connection or place or circumstance, situation, however it applies to whomever's energies I am pulling, this destiny that you are wanting seems to be causing mental conflict. Now, in your subconscious, we have patience, planting seeds, waiting to see which seed, which plant, which business, job, idea I plant, and many of them, in some cases, is going to grow to be the right path for me, the right idea for me. Because there's something tempting here that I've come into an awareness of. And I want to start setting some new goals. So in your practical day-to-day matters position of the circle spread here, we've got truth. And so this is taking time, day to day, figuring out your own truth somehow. What is it that balances you out in life? What is it that keeps you content and not whereby which you are carrying mental conflict with you or those energies? So in your inner strengths position, Spirit's saying you are going to triumph over some sort of temptation because you have walked a long path and you can see the bigger picture. Therefore, the wisdom's going to help to lead you in a direction that is best for you. We'll say that for now until I clarify. So in a 3-card summary to my right with the same Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, we've got transformation. So you guys are going through some sort of transformation in your thoughts. You're setting new goals. You're contemplating a new life ahead somehow. And through your goals, you're being reborn. Through your goals, through your recognition about things in life. What do I want? What don't I want? You're freeing yourself from conflict and defeat. For some of you, there are deceptive, envious, jealous energies around you. Could be at home, family, friends, people at work. And for some of you, there's this energy of suffering and silence. Some of you are contemplating how to manifest a solid foundation and will take some time maybe to plant some new seeds for yourself. Rest and relax through the month, at least the beginning for sure of March, until you can make solid decisions about where to move next. Let all memories of old love flow out into the ocean and focus on where you're going to move yourself in your path. What's your new direction? Or is there one? What is it that you want to get excited about? Because in the next few weeks, if you guys can think about what it is you're passionate about, you can heal your mental conflict. We have worries and concerns with the number 5 here when it comes to financial and material changes maybe that you want to make. And Spirit's saying with the power energies, you have the energies of the elder and the lion, the ability to set a goal or see your prey and to conquer everything between where you are until you achieve that goal. In the meantime, Spirit's saying that you may be feeling like you want to sacrifice something that doesn't make you feel good in order to go and let your light shine, basically. And Spirit's offering you the strength to do so. Go connect with friends. Go connect with others. Let your heart open up if it hasn't been able to. Something will happen quickly when it comes to your heart chakra in the middle of March. And a light is going to shine brightly. You guys are going to understand something and there will be positive movement forward. So don't allow yourself to sit with energies of discontent and boredom. Now by the end of March, look at that. You've moved ahead somehow. You've come to the truth somehow of what it is you've been waiting for to figure out, and it's bringing you great material and spiritual prosperity. You're going to be rejoicing and celebrating something wonderful. And then pray to Spirit for whatever fears there may seem to be. It's like I feel like you guys find yourself in a position by the end of March where there's financial security and prosperity and comfort, and yet you're praying because there are worries or fears or depression. And Spirit's saying you will receive recognition and reward as long as you put that energy out there. So let's bring in some more guidance here, okay? I'm going to combine the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck with the Gilded Tarot deck for further clarification and confirmation for the month of March 2018. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius, male or female. General reading, March 2018. Thank you. Yeah, okay, wow. So for whomever's energies I'm pulling, there is some sort of temptation here. And some of you have been put then into the position of the Four of Swords, where you need to take some time to rest for a minute. Some of you feel as though you put a lot of energy into a particular battle or path with 3 of your 4 swords. And now you need to take some time from when you watch this video for a good week and think about, do I want to stay in this path or do I want to move on? A tempting offer seems to be coming in, and in your thoughts position, Spirit's saying you're thinking about moving on and maybe starting something of your own or signing up with someone else. And it may be that you get an offer and you start to get excited about that in the next couple weeks here, and you may be leaving a financial position or business behind. In your relationship to a business, a situation, an offer, and a temptation, you're going to come into an awareness about something in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And that is what, with these magician energies, you get to decide. That's when you get to decide, am I going to stay in this path or am I going to move on? Well, in the relationship sector, we do have some harsh words, so we want to avoid that. If it's you guys, put your sword down, bring your horse for a drink of water, look at the reflection, your reflection in the water, and remember you're a child of God. Kind words, even though you may be frustrated, as you come to an awareness about a temptation. Someone may be rushing in at some point with harsh words, and they could have air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Now, creatively, we need to think about what to do with the mental conflict, right? We need to think about what to do with someone who's in a leadership position, someone who does well financially. We need to think about what it is we can do when it comes to taking on this new temptation to moving into a direction by which you're going to sit in a higher position of financial security. So will they offer it where you're at, or are you going to go find it somewhere else? In your actions position, you have this wisdom when this offer really does come in. Now, this offer sometimes isn't very exciting. You have no idea, of course, by which direction it may go, but Spirit's saying take some time to rest and think, because when the offer comes in, you'll have recognized all of your wisdom and experience up to that point as to how to deal. So in your emotional aspects position, you've recognize some sort of destiny. I think you guys received an offer and you're looking at where you're at and you're proud of what you've done and you should be. But now you're contemplating, should I collect these coins and move into a more fulfilling path, one that offers more money, one that makes me more happy and not so much mentally conflicted. So in your subconscious, it's about planting seeds in a new direction. You know, putting in applications elsewhere just to see if they grow and prosper. So subconsciously, maybe some of you just want to get away from this group of people who've just been enough. And Spirit's saying at some point you are going to be able to go right through that door behind you and step into a new beginning. So in your practical day-to-day matters position, think about what it is that balances you out, that brings you peace, joy, contentment, happiness, and love and prosperity and good health. All right, this is about coming to the truth of a situation and speaking your truth, speaking that truth clearly with the Emperor energies, or to someone who acts like the Emperor, who's kind of cold. This is about getting clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused, and finally making a decision to step in a new prosperous direction of sorts, or into the direction of a Pisces. Could be Cancer or Scorpio. Now, in your inner strengths position, we've got triumph. You have the ability to triumph, Saggies, and there you are, sitting in your throne, overlooking your path, adjusting things exactly how you'd like for them to take place, putting the work in to continue to manifest and do well in your path. And you're triumphing because Spirit's offering you these energies. So all you have to do is claim the final sword, decide on this temptation, apply your wisdom, and wait for this offer in March. Now, for some of you, it could be that you're receiving an offer from someone who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And you're planting new seeds because someone may have been just a little too harsh and you're coming to the truth of a situation. Let me see what this is saying here. We got the transformation of letting go of conflict and defeat. We've got deception, envy, or jealousy. And then we have a message coming in that's going to help for you to transform and be reborn in the first few weeks. Getting excited about a new beginning and knowing that this new beginning is going to bring you into a very financially secure position where you're going to have beautiful surroundings and you're going to be able to help give and care for others. Or some of you are connecting with someone who either does well financially or who is very giving and caring, who may have fire in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Sun, moon, or rising, male or female. So remember, in the outcome position, when you may feel worried about this financial security and you're celebrating, you may feel a little bit of confusion or worry. But Spirit's telling you that this path is transpiring because of a soulmate process or a soul connection process, like a soul contract with a business. It's what was meant to be. Now, in a 3-card summary to my left with the same Gilded Tarot deck, we have a love offer. Maybe from a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Like I said, I feel even maybe Pisces, and you're wondering if there's any love on offer in that cup. And maybe after a time of contemplation, you decide that this is no longer a path for you. And there may be a little bit of heartache, but ironically, you guys are shining like the sun because of a change, some sort of transformation. You're sweeping away either a domestic lifestyle, you're sweeping away shame or guilt or someone that you knew. There are changes at home, and Spirit is really pulling you to connect out to society. And I think you're going to be contemplating, you know, I love where I'm at. And if I can get this financial security, I can move elsewhere. Eventually, you guys are going to make a decision, it looks like, and come to an awareness in the first 3 weeks about what exactly you want to bring an end to. You're seeing it come to an end anyway, from what I can see. Now, in the next few weeks, we've got that mental conflict, and Spirit is congratulating you for making it down a very long and difficult path. Now you can step into a new beginning. For some of you, this is maybe coming together with someone and getting married. Someone here is doing very well financially. Maybe for some of you, this may be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But take some time in March to really listen to your intuition, to decide if you are where you want to be. You're not stuck, you know. This 8 of Swords is a figment of your imagination. You just need to get out of your head long enough to say what it is that you want and to let go of any old pain, anguish, or frustration. Because there is a new path ahead here, but something's going to be left behind. So in the next by the end of March, going into April, you have the Chariot energies to lead you towards success if you take the required steps to move into a new direction. And here you are. This new direction is peace, joy, contentment, happiness, and love. Some of you just don't want to leave because you fear. You haven't let go, for one thing, of old pain and anguish. But here's the brand new path. They're offering you the World card at the end of March to step into a brand new beginning, into and through a portal to a new start as something else crumbles and falls away. Some of you may be moving and your ship is coming out. You can manifest whatever it is you so choose. Some of you are taking time to heal from a connection with someone who had air in their chart, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And you're coming into an awareness that, you know, I'm going to plant new seeds and move on from this connection. And once I get there, I'll figure it out, you know, type thing. So let's bring in spiritual guidance by using the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius for the month of March 2018. Spiritual guidance. All right, so, wow, all right. Wow, real soon here. Some sort of temptation is coming in the beginning of March. And you guys are looking at your path saying, am I happy where I'm at or am I not? And some sort of clarity is going to shine upon you, Spirit's gift of understanding. You're going to come into an understanding about a truth of a situation. For some of you, that might involve an Aries with that Emperor card there. And in your thoughts, you want to move on and manifest something much more successful. Well, they're sending you the High Priestess of Fire, saying that she's going to help guide you when it comes to the steps you need to take towards a passionate new beginning. However that applies. It could be a beginning in a partnership, in a business partnership, in a friendship, you know, however it applies to your path. in your relationship sector, coming to the realization of a situation whereby a message may come in quickly that is a little painful. And at some point you guys decide to kind of put up a wall and think for a minute. Or someone's blocking you out and you come into an awareness when harsh information comes forth. So in your creative aspects position, how do I creatively go from mental conflict into climbing into the King of Pentacles throne, whereby which I can care for others, give to others, but sit financially secure and find calm and peace? In your actions position, it's about listening to your, looking at your life path, how far you've come, what you've learned when it comes to your experience and knowledge, and using your wisdom when it comes to seeing the big picture of a situation by which you may have received an offer or will be receiving an offer in the next 4 weeks or so. At this point, I see and feel you guys will be taking an oath to yourself because you understand something you didn't before. A message may come in that brings you wisdom and clarity about a situation by which someone's been deceptive. And it's like you guys already knew that, but you were hoping for clarity. Now in your emotional aspects position, we have a destiny in front of you. And of course that excites us. And therefore you guys are looking and saying, am I happy where I'm at, or do I move forward and create something new? And Spirit's saying it's time to get clear with your obedience energies. You know, at some point in your life, you were very clear about your boundaries and your goals that you were setting. But somehow along the way, you ended up with a blindfold on, swinging your sword in the dark off balance. So now it's time to take off the blindfold and to decide. Do others respect my boundaries? Because I'm going to set these goals to move forward and succeed with the knowledge I have. And if someone doesn't respect my boundaries, I'm going to use my sword to cut them out so I can find balance in my life instead of mental conflict. So subconsciously, we've got patience here, planting seeds to move forward and away from a path and step into the new. And Spirit's saying subconsciously it'll be about honesty, communicating honestly with others as well as yourself. Instead of putting up maybe a wall or someone else putting up a wall, it's about getting to the truth and being clear about the facts. And then by the end of March, early April, you guys will be standing at the end of your path and tipping over the edge saying, you know, I think it's time for me to at least go to an interview or go and step forward when it comes to this temptation to decide if I should take this risk. And in your inner strengths position, Spirit's saying, as you set those goals to climb into that leadership position or the position of remaining obedient in your path, you are going to discover love. So there will be triumph in love. Even if in your actions an offer comes in to tempt you. Ooh, some of you guys are being tempted. This is a lesson for you guys in March because it's tied to love, which means the gift at the end of it all could very much be a happily ever after when it comes to love. It could be that a happily ever after because you love the business that you work for now. So you're going through a transformation and letting go of this old pain and agony and follow this new offer. And it will release you from feeling trapped. So remember, the High Priestess is guiding you when it comes to a passionate new beginning and the steps you need to take. And you will find yourself in a very comfortable, financially secure way if you just continue to have hope in Spirit. Let them guide you in the right direction. Pray and look for signs, all right? In the outcome position, we have two wonderful things here, together or separate. Material and spiritual prosperity, signing a soul contract or coming together with a connection with someone new. I feel like it's coming into connection with someone that you work with, that you're rejoicing with, and there will be great confidence in that new path. Yeah, for some of you, someone just doesn't see things from the same perspective as you do, and instead of it being complicated, stand loyal to your path. If you don't like a letter or information that you receive, go and plant new seeds and meditate to Spirit about what it is you truly want. When it comes to your emotions, you're being protected and guided. Spirit's going to bring you clarity, and when the choice comes, when the decision comes, remember, this is about playfulness in your life and happiness. If you're not happy, you need to move towards the path that brings you that happiness, right? So you have the Strength card energies by the end of the month to make a wish. Even though you're not sure, or maybe Spirit's saying be careful. With the Fragment card energies, you're only seeing a small piece of a big puzzle when it comes to something you're wishing for. So take your time, set a strong vision for yourself, bring something to an end. And if you're in denial about bringing it to an end, do your research and ask yourself the questions of, am I happy? Is this what I've always wanted to feel like in my life? So I pulled a card before your video from the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild, and the card I pulled for you is a number 5. So sometimes this is just needing to get out of our head, and the card itself is called the Communal Dance. So to give the author credit, I'm going to read from the book. Lover, you have been alone for too long. Your community calls to you to surrender your isolation for this moment in time and instead to join the cosmic conga line. Okay? You are being drawn into a new community that is more aligned with your innate spiritual vibration. You'll feel more at home there and be able to share your gifts and talents more freely and with greater support from others. Let go of relationships or situations that you've been putting on hold out of fear. If they are meant to continue with you, they will remain. If not, they will fall away, creating a space for new connections to come into your life now when they fall away. This is not a time to hide in what you have known, but to be open to playful connection with kindred spirits soon to be met in your path. Kindred spirits on the way, leading maybe towards confusion. But your word of prayer that we pulled earlier is self-respect. First and foremost, I honor and love myself through my healthy actions, right? Or healthful actions. And to close, I'm going to read from the book to give credit to Adoring Virtue. Mother Mary deeply cares for you, your welfare, and your happiness. She asks for you to respect yourself enough to take good care of yourself. Remember that you're God's child and creation. By respecting yourself, you are honoring God. The answer to your present question lies within another one. Which path would be most respectful of me and make me feel the best about myself? Self-respect increases when your actions are aligned with your true beliefs. This card asks you to stop doing anything that makes you feel ashamed or guilty and to focus all of your attention upon that which makes you proud to be you. And that will bring the clarity you need at the end of the month. So remember to come back to the video over a period of time and to write down each time what it is you are hearing when it comes to the spiritual guidance. Ask yourself why you wrote it down, how it applies to your past, what you've learned from it, who you are now because of that lesson and experience, and how you're going to move forward from here. All right? So, self-respect will free you to move in a direction of great fulfillment. The choice is up to you. Find that happiness within. Figure out what balances you out and leads you to contentment in your heart and in your life. Thank you again for coming by. If you need a personal reading, I'm at josiek42@gmail.com. Take care and God bless.